Brother Dave, what's on your mind on this Wednesday?
So I was thinking about aliens some lately. I've been watching that Resident Alien show, and then
Friggin' liar.
we've had all these celestial events, blood moons and aligning planets and everything.
Did you guys go out and see that?
No,
The warden did.
It's pretty cool. After I missed the first...
Shithead didn't wake me up either. I told her to.
After I missed the first Aurora Borealis here, I've been very
Aurora Borealis.
dedicated to the craft.
Oh, yeah.
Just want to let you guys know.
But I got to think about aliens and advanced technology and everything. And I've also been big into documentaries, we'll just say in the last 18 months, because in the wintertime I watch more than now. But you hear all these extinction events, like that wiped out most of mankind and the dinosaurs and everything. And that maybe there's other civilizations and they just got wiped out. So wouldn't it be crazy if we found out that aliens were just humans? Hold on. That was weird. Sorry.
I thought you were going to sneeze.
Nope. It was just a weird thing. But so what if one of these previous advanced civilizations just had the technology to leave the Earth because they saw an extinction event coming and they've just been out traveling around, and the aliens are really just us from centuries ago, eons ago. And they're just coming back to visit to see
How long is an eon?
I'm not sure.
Is it a real thing or is this something that people
No, I think
say?
an eon's a thing. I think it's a thing. But yeah, so that's what I was thinking about. Maybe aliens aren't little green guys or gray guys or lizard guys. Maybe they're just like us from, long time ago. Wouldn't that be wild? What do you think of that? Don't think anything of that, huh?
Well,
Getting nothing here.
good pull on catalysmic event. It's a good pull there.
Cataclysmic.
Cataclysmic?
Cataclysmic converter.
That's
What if aliens are just humans from past civilizations that were advanced enough to leave the Earth before a cataclysmic event?
So if they were just humans from
Wild.
why wouldn't they look like humans?
Maybe they do.
Yeah, they were just previous humans.
Have you seen an alien?
I told you I'm out on aliens.
Yeah.
Maybe there is aliens here.
I am
like, you see all the
100%
time traveler things. Like,
I'm
look at this guy with the iPhone in 1937.
Yep.
Maybe.
I'm 100% in. And a lot of those things that I'm in, a lot of the reasons that I'm in are not just because of iPhones in 1938 and, miraculously odd photos that were taken.
Hell yeah.
But just if you really get down to the deep thinking of it, like I was thinking about that today, believe it or not, talking about the blood moon and, and all these like lunar,
Mid-heaven.
mid-heavens and lunar eclipses and things like that. And I was actually kind of struggling for a different topic to talk about. And I didn't want to like piggyback off your alien stuff. So that's why I just talked about my shitty golf game. But I was thinking about like the grain of sand type thing.
Oh.
Imagine that like Earth is just a grain of sand.
It is.
On the beach. And a grain of sand is probably the most insignificant thing that you could ever imagine.
But as soon as you do that, like every cell in your body is its own universe.
Yeah.
Like it's
So what if there's like actual civilizations of people living within our bodies?
Like every little sperm has like a whole civilization on
Yeah.
there. At World War. What's going on?
Yeah. Like every time you bust a nut, it's like they're just going to the next level. You know what I mean?
I know what you're saying.
Yeah. Like I do not do drugs, by the way. I have never.
But you can't.
The city
prove
is
any more
very
or any less that
up
that
on their drug
theory
testing policy.
is-
So I'm not. in
But
any
that
way-
theory can't be disproved or proved any more or less than any other theory out there. Like it could be like I say, all matter is made of the same stuff. It's all the same molecules and atoms. And the fact that like I can't, like sometimes I really think that if I thought hard enough, and really just pooled my thought together of what I'm made of, my matter is the same as this table's matter, that I should be able to just like sink my hand through this because it's all the same thing, just tied together in tighter amounts or less tight amounts. But everything is just atoms.
Hey, Dave, get outside every once in a while. Enjoy the sun, the wind on your face, dogs barking.
How big is your peanut butter fort? How many jars?
But you know what I mean?
141.
I mean, I get what you're saying, but
It's all
why
atoms.
So why would we want to make contact with these past civilizations that left because they thought there was going to be some event?
There was an event.
Yeah, but then
what was it called?
Well, I don't know because everybody here died when it happened. They know, and that's why they're coming back. And
like the Ice Age, like when whenever Littlefoot's mom died.
Yes, exactly. That's what I'm saying.
Sad.
And that's why that goes back to my Mars theory that Mars
gut-wrencher.
was in the ring of life.
Mars.
They left and saw
Mars
that,
Candy
Earth's coming into the sweet spot of life. That's why I have pyramids and all the shit that we can't explain how people did with
The aliens.
But they weren't aliens. They were just us from another time. Potentially.
I don't understand how we built the pyramids.
Because we had advanced technology that we could float huge amounts of mass with like sound waves or something.
Somebody was beating the drum.
More or less, yeah.
Somebody
because everything's a frequency. Like the atoms in your skin have a frequency, light has a frequency, electricity has a frequency, everything has a frequency. And for every frequency, there's an equal but opposite frequency, which repels that frequency.
I saw something that they're starting some cancer treatments with sound and water.
For sure.
Now, I don't know the science on it. I don't know. I mean,
what the whole universe is made of, man.
So what's going to be the next event? Who's going to get away? I mean, how's this work?
We're not there yet. So they say, I just read an article that it could be within 11,000 years, the next extinction event. So you just look at how far we're getting and technologically speaking. But the theory is that other times, a civilization has gotten this far and further and figured out the keys to the universe to be able to travel faster and faster and faster and closer to the speed of light and then get out and explore farther out. But then ultimately, I mean, it's just a numbers game. Sooner or later, somebody's hungry.
That was me.
Are you fasting now?
No, I felt a burp coming on. No,
sooner or later, though, I mean, it's a numbers game, and there's going to be a big-ass asteroid that just hits us, and then the ash and the soot and the dirt are going to block the sun. Then we go into an ice age. Everything freezes. And that's where the lizard people come from, because some people go underground.
The lizard people.
And they call them lizard people because they don't have sunlight, but they just live underground. And I imagine your skin would get pretty scaly if you never saw sun. And you would slowly adapt to those surroundings, because I imagine it's hundreds and hundreds of years before you come up again.
Well, you're full of good news. And I was worried about your golf game in here. I really need to worry about this guy's next cataclysmic event.
This is good news, because it's just a theory, but if that's the case, we're going to make it, because we've always made it before.
We're not going to make it.
Elon
will make it.
We as a genetic biome or whatever, like a group of beings will make it.
But here's my question for you. You're a God-fearing man. How does this stack up against your religious beliefs?
So I think that may...
Because can you really believe in both? Do we need to call Pastor Dan?
That's what I was going to...
I would like to talk to Pastor Dan about this, because I think you can. Because at the end of the day, no matter how many generations or civilizations have been here, we still started somewhere. And the Big Bang Theory... So let's just say that you're hung up, and the Big Bang Theory is, okay, we've got a bunch of different particles and atoms floating around in the middle of space, and some chemical reaction happens, and that's the Big Bang. But there's still space. There's still particles. They had to come from somewhere. Like, it all had to come from somewhere. Well, it just didn't end up here. And if we're in space and we have this space that's ever growing, if it's growing, it's within something else. So there's got to be a higher
power
than us, because for it to have something to expand into means that we are in something. The fact that we believe that we are not finite is, to me, evidence enough that there's something higher that we don't understand or know about, because you can't just grow into nothing. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Picking them up, putting down.
Smelling what you're stepping in.
We need to get Pastor Dan in.
I think he'd be a good chat. I just worry about we're a little TV 14 at least. TV MA if I drink too much and hose up the editing.
Well, but we've always met the decorum of our interviewees.
We know how to
I'll buy
read the
that.
room.
I'll buy that.
Yeah,
I'll
I mean,
buy
it's
that.
not like we're gonna,
Yeah,
be-
well, I mean, we're not going to talk about midget strippers with Pastor Dan.
No.
Oh, did you see that there's going to be some there at?
Not midget strippers, midget wrestlers in
midget
Washington.
wrestling. Well, there could be some
What bar?
Purple
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 place,
Gas
Purple
or the
Joe's?
Purple Joe, something like that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know what it is.
Sorry, my mic stand was loose, and I got to find the balance. And that's what this is all about, the balance.
The sweet spot.
Yeah, I love it.